What's up, gang? We back. What's up, gang? And we got good audio. We got good audio. Y'all know they cut my live off, right? Y'all know they caught me, they cut my live off in the middle when I was spilling tea, right? Man, look, y'all. Man, when I tell y'all we on to something, we on it. You know what I'm talking about? It's no if, ands, or buts about it, right? Cause don't y'all know where my live cut off at? I had to go back to some of my lives where I be getting cut off at. And I noticed this. They be cutting off right around the time when the tea be hot. And it's like I be hitting it right on the nail. That's when I be getting cut off. You see what I'm saying? Look, check this out. This guess what though? About this elevator scene right here. And I'm finna show you the reason why they don't even want nobody to probably talk about this scene right here. Cause this is very important right here. This scene right here when Kanika was getting off. All right, check this out. Y'all see this screen? From right here, you can get to the pool and to the kitchen. You could get to the pool and the kitchen. Cause look, if you go through this service elevator, that hallway loop around in a circle and it would take you to the kitchen. Now, if you go through this exit door right here to the right, it take you to it's a straight shot to the pool. But if you get on that service elevator, right, you gonna go in that hallway and it gonna loop around like a circle into the kitchen. So basically what I'm saying right here, that's why Kanika was heading this way first. Hold on, gang. Check this out. Watch this, gang. Look. Right here. I'ma stop it right here. They were finna head this way. And was like, now go the other way. So when Kanika got up under this camera, right? When she got up under this camera, the old camera cuts off. The old motherfucking camera cuts off, Jack. And they went back in this area through either this door, cause look, keep this in mind. If you really think about it, if you go to the kitchen this way, you don't even need to use the steering wheels. Cause you could easily just get on this motherfucker, take it to the main floor, and you on the kitchen floor, and it gonna take you straight to the kitchen. So that's why when King Rob and them went in that joint, that's why they went in that area. Cause that was the area they were finna expose until Crown Plaza kicked them out that hotel. I remember when I seen the video when they went up there. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, why would the hotel kick them out so fast if they just arriving? You see what I'm saying, gang? If they were just arriving, why would the hotel just immediately just kick their ass out? They know who they was. They know they seen them folks that night. See what I'm saying, gang? So look, with that being said, right? Hold on, gang. Hold on. I don't know why they ain't showing my chat on this, John. Y'all see, they don't even want to show my chat. Keep that in mind. They don't even want to show the chat on the screen. But watch this. So, boom, she was finna head that way. Now look, keep this in mind. Look at the back wall. Now, if you look at this wall in the lobby, I mean on the right here, look on look at the lobby elevators. Look at the coloring on the walls in the lobby elevators, right? Now look at the wall where Kanika it, right? Ain't this the same fucking color? But they shaded it in. Now look how the back edited like a motherfucker. Then look at the ceiling. Look how crooked the ceiling look on the elevator where Kanika is, and look at the ceiling on the lobby job. Now you know why this motherfucker heavily edited. You see what I'm saying? So that's the reason why they don't could look. Monifa came down here and was checking for this door right here that would leave where? To the pool. And think about, damn, they don't even got cameras of showing her to go upstairs. They said she went upstairs. That's bullshit. I bet you any kind of fucking money, like Franz K said, they used the service elevator to transport her through the kitchen. Meaning, right here is the route they took to the kitchen. Not the one that they show her walking. Payal Jack. Oh man, I think I'm hitting these folks up with this payal stick, Jack. No wonder why they couldn't even find her. Look, when you think about what the manager said, the female manager, she couldn't even locate Kanika on the elevators. Meaning they weren't even through editing that goddamn elevator footage. Payal. That's why they said this shit was gonna be. That's why when they came up with the route, keep this in mind. We know that ain't the original route, cause even they said it. Even they said the route that they showing us, it was something like that. You see what I'm saying? That's why Monique and them kept coming down here. Dawg, I know I'm supposed to be buffering. Cause I'm having a hard time with these folks. Cause YouTube, look, I'm on another device. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's impossible for me to keep going through this shit and I'm switching up my shit. And then YouTube put my videos on private and they notified me and said it was a mistake. YouTube sent me a notification when I looked on I'm like, where the fuck my videos at? They sent me a notification said they put my videos on private. So when these people were coming in my comments and Trey Gun, your video gone, now that John saying it private. I'm like, what? And YouTube doing this shit. So keep this in mind, gang. When she came out the elevator, they were finna head towards their exit sign. Y'all remember the layout I showed y'all? You could walk, if she walked by this exit sign and went to that door to the right, we know that's a long hallway that finna bring you out to the pool, right? Listen close to what I'm saying. Kanika gets off on the elevator finna head towards that wall. Where that exit sign that you finna go through that door to the right. Cause it's two doors right there. Once you look, matter of fact, once you go down that hallway, you gonna come out where? To the garden patio, to the pool, to the fireman oven, right? And you could be undetected on the camera, meaning that you could cut this elevator camera off and the other camera off that will show you by the elevator down the hall, right? Cut those two cameras off, and security could have went through that door and met everybody at the pool. While everybody walking outside and shit. Cause keep this in mind, the hotel done got to go outside. Only thing they could use what? Fire routes. Fire routes was meant for escape, meaning that it was designed to run down them motherfucking hallways and get the fuck out that building. You see what the fuck I'm talking about? Yeah. And that's why these bitches said, we was in places that we wasn't even supposed to be. See what I'm saying, gang? Watch this. I just cut my comments on. They ain't even showing my comments on the screen like they normally do. Now they finna, watch they gonna try to chop this live up. And then what make it so bad, YouTube always notify me and tell me, can you cut this video out because it goes against our guidelines. So what they try to do, if I want to unprivate my shit, I got to delete the scene what they put it private on. What the fuck that mean? I know what that just told me. Right here, gang, it's the biggest focus. Right here. Right here, y'all. That's why, think about what that manager said. Think about everything I just told y'all right here in this scene. Think about why the female manager had a hard time trying to locate Kanika on the elevator. Because remember, they said they ain't even have video footage of her even getting off on the elevator. Then they said she mysteriously popping up in the kitchen. Remember, they even said they ain't even see Kanika walking in the hotel when she first arrived. So if you couldn't find Kanika on the footage when she first got there in the beginning, from what we know now, what Detective Rose said, something happened at 1 o'clock. Payow. Meaning something did happen at 1. If they couldn't show this shit, you see what I'm saying? So look, they couldn't find her when she first entered, and we know what Detective Rose said in his narrative to the police report at 1 stop. Then they said, well, we ain't even see her getting off on the elevator. And the girl was left by the elevator where camera would clearly show her, right? Now y'all see the pattern I'm going down with it? You see what I'm saying? Do y'all see the pattern I'm going with this shit? So boom, they couldn't even find her in the hotel, period. Meaning that's when these motherfuckers were editing that goddamn footage because of where Nika was going. Now, now I'm thinking now I'm thinking the route that they showed her, I don't think she going to the kitchen at that time. I believe they headed to the pool. Cause look, if Kanika got off on them elevators and went through a door, just say she got off on the elevator, went through a door down here, right? Went to a door down here. Meaning she could have walked that hallway. Then she pop up by the water fountain. Her hair wet. Now they got to explain why is her hair wet on the lower level bathroom heading to the kitchen. Right? If her hair wet heading to the kitchen, that means we know where the fuck she left from, didn't it? No breathing and all. Gets her up. Force her to walk. Badly injured. You see what I'm saying? Cause when you look at the walk, you know they grabbing and pushing that girl. And totally, and then look when you see, then when she walk in the hall, it explains why her motherfucking eyes closed. You know what I'm talking about? So when I think about that manager said they couldn't find her on the footage, now I know why. Cause at one something, look what the elevator would have showed at one something, according to Detective Rose. So Rose seen that at one something, so the court papers, you know what I'm saying, they saying the same thing, but only the difference is it happened an hour later. It happened an hour later. So what if the courts were like, well, look, we're gonna have to go around with two something then. We can't go around with one something. You see what I'm saying? Cause maybe two something sound better. Irene was so depicted on two something. You can't remember nothing else, but you can remember two something. Cause it gonna match up what the police said and two something. Meaning that's their narrative. What if Kanika soon when she got there, it went down? It went down. All that old party and TY and them was up there. All that was just gang. Them folk ran up on the. All that was just like a holding tank for Kanika for these folks on the sixth goddamn floor. If they didn't have no footage of her at all, they could have showed us talking about what happened. That's why it was so big ass. Goddamn it. A discussion about with Monifa and the family, and they were begging that girl, what happened in the hallway? What happened in the hallway? Girl, you said this and you said that. So who was all in the hallway? They asked Monifa and Shamaya, and now one of them didn't even tell her. And keep this in mind, Bree gone. Kanika fuck with Bree cousin, Rico. Meaning that Bree know all the drama with goddamn it, Mariah and Kanika. So when you think about the setup, you gotta think about Bree, Rico, and Mariah, Jack. And that would explain why Bree knew what was about to happen to Kanika. That's why she was the first one to get out of there. Payow. You see what I'm saying? Cause why would she even come to the party and leave with niggas? And leave with niggas and shit. That's why when Zach asked about Bree, like what Bree went to, Bree gone, she left with a couple of guys. Right? Pie y'all. Yeah. Hold on, gang. Payal, Payal Jack. Y'all see what I'm saying? Don't that make sense? All right. Think about it from the start. Think about the beginning. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, boy. So think about the beginning. Boom. Kanika supposed to go to the movies with her family. With the family. Then her plans changed when Irene started blowing up her phone. While Irene blowing up with the phone, it ain't no telling who was around Kanika in her ear. We like, girl, you ain't going to Irene party? Girl, let's go up in there. Influencing her to change her mind about the goddamn movie. So they end up at the goddamn hotel. So if you ask me, Kanika really didn't even want to go to the party. Cause nobody didn't say they talked to her earlier that day, informed her with the party. They said she knew about her party months ago. Months ago. But when they did the interview with Zach, she ain't say, yeah, I talked to Kanika earlier that day. I talked to Kanika every day. Now one of them say they talk to Kanika every day. So if you talk to Kanika every day and she hang with you like every day, you should have to think about it when the last time you seen the girl drunk. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm seeing through all this hood shit through these hot thotties. Fucking with these ugly ass niggas. You see what I'm talking about, gang? Pay. So that's why YouTube trying to cut me off. Is that why YouTube be trying to say, well, look, Trey Gang, you can't just say all this shit because we got to put the video on private until you edit that video and take that scene out of there. You know what I'm talking about? Boom. So look, I'm finna just off the top of my head, I'm finna just throw some things out there, right? I'm finna just put a little few things out there, right? I'm finna try to start from the bottom to the end of this motherfucker. I'm finna start from the bottom and see how far we get to the top. Watch this. All right. We don't know what Kanika was doing that whole day. That whole day, we don't know what she was doing that whole day. Just say she had everything planned for that day, cause she didn't ever mention Irene party. If you go back to the text, you know what I'm saying? She didn't even get the flight. Did Kanika contact Irene about the party, or Irene contact Kanika? So why would Irene would have to contact Kanika if Kanika already knew this her party? Why would she would be concerned about, girl, you coming to my party? If this your friend, you know your friend finna show up. If my nigga throwing the party, first thing I'm like, I'm finna be in there, mother. What time that jump start? I be there. You know what I'm saying? I could see in the middle of the party, you know what I'm saying? You might hit your nigga up like, hey, bro, shit, you coming to this motherfucker? Oh, man, I'm at the house. Oh, shit, say no more, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Just get up with me. And you know what I'm saying? It ain't no, bro, you foul as hell. You ain't come to my party and all this old shit. That's a setup right there. So that mean Kanika went through her daily plan, what she was gonna do that day. Cause keep this in mind, she at the house with Shamaya, right? Cause they picked up Monifa and they picked up Bree Bree. So that means Shamaya had to be around and Shamaya was fully aware what was gonna happen. So that means that whole day, Shamaya knew. Shit, you might as well say that whole month they knew what was gonna happen to Kanika. So you know Shamaya had to play it cool like she playing dumb, like she don't know what the fuck going on. Cause she some kind of little meat. I'm quite sure they were texting each other. You see what I'm saying? I'm quite, you know what I'm saying? They were texting each other on some foul play because the police ain't never released all they motherfucking phone, goddamn it, transcripts, what they did that day. Because I want to go back to a couple of days before it happened to the apartment. What the vibe was like with these bitches, with Kanika. You see what I'm saying? Because we know they wasn't on good terms. And Kanika was the type of person who was like, damn, I don't even fuck with y'all no more. But I still, if I see y'all, I'ma still speak, hey, it ain't no drama or nothing. You know what I'm saying? She just kept her motherfucking disparate. And this time, you know, they didn't like that. Them suckers didn't like that. And so, guess what? You had all them dudes that were like, well, look, since Kanika finna fall out with y'all, she fell out with y'all, now we got to get her then. You see what I'm saying? When Kanika, just say Kanika found out some snake ass shit was going on. You look what she just say. She didn't even know that these bitches went to the full extent that it won't cost her life, and then they use niggas, gang members, to do this to her, right? Didn't get nothing out the deal. Out of all that shit, that girl lost her life. Them bitches didn't even get nothing out of it. That just show you how devil them bitches is. You ain't get nothing out the deal. You just lost your friend. You really just took that girl's life just because over some jealousy. We don't know how Bree Bree felt about Kanika and Rico breaking up. You know what I'm saying? We don't know whose side Bree Bree gonna be on. Far as I'm concerned, family gonna be like what she fuck with, know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? Maybe Bree Bree felt some type of way, you know what I'm saying? She probably know Rico probably liked her like that, and Kanika just ain't had the same feelings for him. You see what I'm saying? So when it go back, why it was a big thing about Rico at the fucking party anyway? Then you had people saying he was locked up, then you had people saying he was out. From what I understand, that when I seen the goddamn poster, he was out that night. Talking about he supposed to go on this little movie date. You see what I'm saying? So what if he was that out? You know what I'm saying? And next time you know, he probably stood her up at the movie and called her, be like, I'm at the party, baby. And next time you know, that probably what made her come. And then when she get to the motherfucking party, when she get up there, he ain't even in that motherfucker. Or if he was acting funny and let it be known what was finna go down. And that was the only reason why I be saying, that's the only reason why I think she'll be even thinking about Rico in a sad and an emotional fucking way. You see what I'm saying? Don't it make sense? Don't it make sense, gang? Man, y'all help me out with this shit. Y'all see how hard I'm trying to break in this shit, right? Look, it's like me trying to pick a fucking lock with a needle. It's like me trying to pick a lock with a needle, and I got 3 pins already unlocked, and I'm here at my last fucking pin trying to maneuver that joint around so I can unlock that goddamn bolt on that motherfucker and open the door and see what's inside. You see what I'm saying, gang? Appreciate that, Dura, Man, I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name. You know what I'm talking about? But appreciate that. Appreciate the cash out. You know what I'm talking about? So, look, gang. So, this probably why they had to do it at the hotel. You can't do it at Irene house. You can't do it in the hood. Cause guess what? You got suspects then. Then guess what? The police got motive. You see what I'm saying? And guess what? The case will be solved instead of closed, right? Then we'll be reading about it, in the papers or looking at the news, be like, yeah, girl, look at Kanika news. Be then Kanika was on the west side at a house party, and you know what I'm saying, got drugged and beaten and left at the house party. You see what I'm saying? Found her in the backyard. You know what I'm talking about? She fell off a balcony or any fucking thing. If she would have had drugs in her system and the police would have knew that Kanika was a regular user or even weed, cocaine, benz, even that shit. That's the first thing they gonna heard about that girl and gonna try to use that as this is what teenagers do at a hotel. They need to be more careful, or they friends they need to be sticking around with. So when you think about what the news said about the friend, they ain't even accused the friend. They just said they was at a party with the friends, and somehow she ended up in the freezer, completely allegedly clearing the friend's name to rule it as an accident. We already know what the new video synced on the Snapchat video. That's why the police didn't even release them. Cause guess what? Them video would have gave us a timeline. Like on Snapchat, you got a timeline on that motherfucker. Like Facebook, you got a timeline on that motherfucker. It's a reason why TY Live don't even show the comments and none of that shit on YouTube video. And you supposed to see the format of Facebook, people hitting the hard button. You supposed to see people hitting the wow button and all these emojis on this motherfucker. You don't see that. You got to go to some screenshots that was already saved and catch him who they were talking to. And they were talking to Number Goody Mob, Chester Mob and them. You got Goody Mob, Chester Mob, Vice Lords, and the BDs and all that. It's the same goddamn gang. They fuck with each other. You see what I'm saying? They cool with each other. They ain't no rivals. You see what I'm saying? So it would make sense why all they had was in their room set tripping. And the set they was set tripping on is where Kanika neighborhood from. You see what I'm saying? It's really decent the gang that where she come from. You see what I'm saying, y'all? That's what I'm saying. I'm seeing through this shit. Cause any hood, anything hood that go down, if you from the hood, you gonna see this shit. You know what I'm talking about? I seen this shit all the time, but never try to compare it to the Kanika Jenkins case. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I was so stuck on the hotel style, cause I'm like, damn, this shit happened in a hotel for real. And then they cut the cameras off for real. Then I'm looking at the time style, what time they were cutting these motherfuckers off. So when they were cutting these off, the time skip show you what time these bitches cut their camera off. Meaning that person was at their front desk. You got to see him go in to the back for him to cut the cameras off. So look, that explains why everybody was on the move. Look at the routes they started taking. The guys had common sense. Do not walk on that lower level and do not be walking in strange areas. The way you come in is the way you supposed to leave. But that's where they fucked up at. If they would have came out the way they came in, I wouldn't even think they were suspicious. But to me, they're just like me parking in front of the mall, going in the main entrance, and leave out the back door and walk around the whole parking lot just to get to the car. Who would do that? You see what I'm saying, gang? So, at 12 something, it's a reason why they try to think about this. It's a reason why they switched the time to 1 something when she finally arrived there. Put it like this. Why you think they changed the time to 1 something? Guess what? Cause on 1 something, Detective Rose said she was left by the elevator. Change the time to 1 something. Cause guess what she finna get on? The fucking elevators. The motherfucking elevators. So either way it go, she heading toward the elevators. Give me 1 second, gang. I'll be right back. Y'all watch this video. really don't got to walk through the hotel, cause you know where they at. I told you where they was at. My bad, y'all. My bad. You know what I'm talking about? I had to take care of a little paperwork right quick. You know what I'm talking about? I thought I had my mic on mute so y'all could watch the video, but you know what I'm talking about? But look, everything what y'all just see, right? This is what I was explaining to y'all. Y'all see where this is right here. If you go on the elevator, on the lobby, and go through that door, you gonna come out right up in here. Right up in here, right? But if you take the service elevator, it gonna loop around the other way and still come through here. Either way it go, it's the same route. Right? So if you on the elevator, right? Hold on. Why they won't even let me show my goddamn chat on the screen? So y'all get what I'm saying? If you on the elevator, on the goddamn it lobby floor, go through that door where the exit at, and it's gonna bring you out into this patio. If you go to the service elevator, you gonna take the long way around, meaning that it gonna turn into a circle and you gonna end up in the caddy shack. So that means the exit door is a straight route. The service elevator, you go down, just say you gonna go up the screen, make a left, go down the just say you get on the elevator, you gonna be at the hall, you gonna be like at the West Meeting Hall on, you know what I'm talking about? You going that way, right? You going that way to the kitchen. So either way it go, it's still the same fucking direction. And that's why they try to confuse us on the routes, right? That's why they were trying to say she took some stairs up. She didn't took no stairs. You know what I'm talking about? And so look, won't it make sense that when she gets off on the elevator, guess what they finna show her? Bumping in the staircase and railing, right? That was the cover up for them to show y'all that when she came out that hallway with her hair already fucking wet. You know what I'm talking about? Pay-y'all. You know what I'm talking about, gang? Damn. These bitches make a nigga work hard for this shit. Boy, I got them now. And look, and the police, it won something. Right? That means if the police were there and won something, they was controlling the elevators. They was stopping the guests from walking. Meaning that they was walking Kanika in the hotel. Security, off-duty police officers. That's why the game just didn't say fuck leaving a year. We did what we did and we finna get on down. They couldn't even leave the premises without talking to the laws. And when they got through talking to the laws and all it is, right? Check this out. They let the killers go. It's the police security, right? And they made the friends stay. And look, when Irene came up back at that hotel, she knew Kanika was already in the freezer, because if Peas got the call, she got the call too. That's why she was the only one that popped back up there. Did she come back up there to help them find Kanika, or she came back up there to keep an eye on Lyra Nora and Miss Teresa and them, and talking to somebody, informing them, like, Miss Teresa and them finna find out she talking to people now, you know what I'm saying? Cause keep this in mind, you still gonna need, cause I'm quite sure the gang member told her to go back up there and told her, bitch, you better tell us everything they had going on up there. You see what I'm saying, gang? You see that, y'all? I'm looking at this shit like, okay, that's how they did it. That's why the style was comfortable with all the movement they were doing in that hotel. They didn't have no choice. They didn't have no choice. Friends came running in the hallway. He didn't even have no choice. Look what they was making him do. And he ain't like that shit. He ain't appreciate that shit. That's why he trying his hardest to let everybody know what really happened to that girl. In so many ways, he already done told who really did it. Rosemont. It's their fault. That's why they had to show that girl and want something walking in the goddamn parking lot. They hesitated of showing us this. And then look, when they got there and won something, I wouldn't even be surprised if they showed Kanika and them first getting there at 12 something. When they came through that back door, I wouldn't even be surprised that was at 12 something. But when you see them in the food court hall at 1 something, I wouldn't even be surprised they left the pool area. Cause why would they come in and take that route? If this your first time there, you see what I'm saying? Cause when you look at the food court hall, goddamn it, when you see them, you can might as well just say they look like they coming out the pool. I'm thinking about all these camera trickeries that what you can do with a camera. You know what I'm talking about? Because in the beginning, when I used to watch the video, keep this in mind, I wasn't even watching the video from this perspective because I was green on the camera footage. You know what I'm saying? I know you can edit footage, you know what I'm saying? But I just didn't know how. Now I know how you can actually depict how they edit the motherfucker. And not only the fic, it depends on how much time that you really study and how to edit videos and how these technologies and shit work. Once you see it, you can start seeing the little mistakes they made, right? I'ma go live tonight, right? Everybody know you could even go one of my old videos with me on that motherfucker. And look, I was glitching on that junk, right? My hands will disappear. Half of my motherfucking head will disappear. You know what I'm saying? It's doing the same thing Kanika was doing in the footage. So that gave me and said somebody was using a green screen out, right? And just didn't know how to work it real good. They just made it enough to work and get away with it. Cause keep this in mind, it's a whole lot of experts in that video. It's a whole lot of experts and know what to look for in that video. You know what I'm talking about? So when you see, cause it's millions of people know about her case, and I bet you any kind of money, half of these police is already around the world probably did their own investigation on their free time. Y'all don't think it's one detective in this world, seen the Kanika Jean case and said that's not right. I've been doing this shit for 40 years. He know where to go get the files. He know all the good and proper procedure to do. You know what I'm saying? And to do that on his spare time, he ain't got to be involved in the case. By him just being nosy and out of curiosity, he know how to look into it. He ain't finna be watching no YouTube video. First thing he finna do, download the footage, download all the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? And he finna go over all of this. And once he find out, guess what? First thing they gonna come is, boy, I see who all involved on this shit. And boy, I just hope and pray that the goddamn police don't go down for this shit. Cause they're gonna make us cops look bad. You see what I'm saying? These kids put enough evidence out there to convict them. That's the way I'm looking at it now. To the shit that I learned, all that shit they put out, why they thought it was a cover up, but the shit they put out really be gonna be the same thing that's gonna convict these folks. That's what I'm saying. I know Miss Teresa lawyer done seen these flaws in the video. You know what I'm talking about? I know a lot of investigators, man, keep this in mind. It's a lot of people know. You know what I'm talking about? But you got to think about how Kanika case really is when it comes to social media. You know what I'm talking about? Just look at all the theories that people believe in. Just pay attention to all the theories that people believe in the Kanika Jenkins case, right? It could be a person right now did their whole investigation and could use their YouTube channel and tell y'all the truth. Guess what would happen? Honestly, people gonna thumb the video up. Oh man, you the truth. Oh my God, this what we need, right? It's the truth, right? But you would still turn around and watch a fucking video that would tell you a lie and you trying to make sense of a lie. You see what I'm saying? They're just like telling you, man, you can smoke this crack, but you ain't gonna be addictive. So now you finna be like, well, I know I can't get addicted off crack if I don't smoke too much of it. But you know, one goddamn hit is over with. So you trying to make yourself believe it till you take that hit. And then when you take that hit, you run around here high as a motherfucker talking about, I ain't sprung, you know what I'm talking about? And this thing, you know, you hollering at the dope man. Talking about, I got these cookies for sale, man. Can you, you know what I'm saying? Now you in rehab talking about, man, I can quit anytime. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing with the community. Cause guess what? I can see a future with this. Watch this. What's the worst thing? Look, check this out. What's the worst thing, you know what I'm saying, that can happen to the police? If us black people come together like the movie 300, come hard and go strong with facts and evidence. Now you could disarm them. You could get a response. They gonna have to talk. If you up that goddamn pressure on them, they gonna be, eventually something gonna break, right? But if you got a lot of theories and the people still divided, why pay attention to the case? Why would they even, you know what I'm saying? Why would they even, you know what I'm saying? Well, like, fuck it, let's go and release shit. No, they ain't got no reason to. Let's give these bitches a reason to release that ninth floor footage. Tell her what the fuck going on that ninth floor footage. Cause now I'm concerned about, I want to see that ninth floor camera, the other parking lot, all the parking lot footage. And I want to see all the employee route cameras. Them the only cameras that I want to watch now. We've been watching the same shit and still finding new shit, right? Still finding new shit. Just imagine we had that other footage. Just imagine we had that other footage. That's how they keeping us quiet. Keeping the footage hid. You see what I'm saying? That's like giving us nothing to talk about. That's like giving us nothing to talk about. Motherfuckers. Give them that goddamn kitchen footage. Let them watch that and let them peep out what's wrong with that footage. We ain't finna tell them nothing. We see everything wrong with the footage. We done pinpointed out the window crystal clear. You can actually see somebody on the other side of the window. Cause when the police were back there, when they walked back there, you can see where their shadow went. But when Kanika went back there, you don't see none of that shit. Then when she walked, look how tall she was. Now look, I know the detective, that tall ass detective, I know he about 6 feet. Why Kanika height matching up with his when he walked back there? Cause Kanika was a little small when she walked by that circuit breaker. When she walked by that circuit breaker, that told me how tall she was. When that goddamn it, that police knew were walking back down, everybody walked by that circuit breaker gave me a determine how tall a motherfucker is, right? And Kanika like about 5'7". You know what I'm saying? 5'7", right? So why the fuck she the same height as the police bald head dude? Come on, gang. Let's get real with this case. Let's talk facts in this shit. You see what I'm talking about? Let's talk facts in this shit. First of all, they ain't give us all the transcripts of the police calls. I mean the text message. I want to know who Kanika was talking to earlier that day. What was her routine? How many times she talked to Irene that day? It would be real funny that she never called Irene on her birthday. And Irene had to remind her. You see what I'm saying? If we had them text messages, we could act, cause you know teens like to text like a motherfucker. They really not finna call you. They'll text your ass first. They'll text you like this, girl, I'm finna call you. They gonna text you first, say I'm finna call you, then call your goddamn phone. You see what I'm saying? So we need that footage. We need, first of all, we need all their phone transcripts. Cause I'm quite sure if Kanika tried to distance herself from her, that's why they went so hard. Right? To get her to that party. They try to make it look like, damn, girl, I know we ain't cool like that no more, but you can still come to my party. You wrong for that. Ring, 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 ring. Hello? What's up, baby? Rico, what you want? Man, come on up here at the party, man, so we can talk and shit. Man, Rico, I'm just saying, I don't even just want to be with you no more. You know what I'm talking about? Man, just come on up here, man. We'll talk about it. You see what I'm saying? I don't even know if the man was really locked up that night. I'm in doubts about that. Cause that's the only, look, check this out. Kanika was a real motherfucker if you had to have 100 motherfuckers to set you up. Man, Kanika, look, they couldn't just get Kanika just through Monifa without everybody else roll. They just showed me how real she was. You needed 100 motherfuckers to get in on this for one girl. They just showed me what type of niggas these niggas is. From 119 old. You see that? Man, we gotta get Kanika. She ain't even our friend no more. You know what I'm talking about? Man, let me go holler at Chester Mob now. Chester Mob, look, man, we ain't, you know what I'm talking about? So you had grown ass men plotting up on a 19-year-old female. So you mean to tell me that's something cool? That's something okay? You know what I'm talking about? Man, these niggas supposed to be getting broke off. Them niggas you need to exterminate, right? Man, they better be lucky, you know what I'm saying? I ain't nowhere near there. You know what I'm talking about? That shit made me want to slide in and out on them suckers. You know what I'm talking about? The worst thing to do is get hit from a nigga out of town. Know what I'm talking about? I ain't got no respect at all them niggas that we seen in that joint, man. You said that girl looked like she was goddamn it Frank Nitty. You said a 19-year-old female, goofy female at that. You set her up like she was the Don. So you mean to tell me they actually sat down and went through with this? If they did that on a 19-year-old, I'm just imagine who they really killing out here. Cause they ain't killing no gangsters. You see what I'm saying? I know that. Man, them niggas just be punking out square ass niggas. That just show me these niggas cowards. You see what I'm talking about? It's like they bullies. They pick on motherfuckers they know they got upper hands on. And thinking that's real gangster. You see what I'm saying? I'm seeing through the whole shit, right? Man, I know young niggas won't even do that. I know young niggas won't even do that. I don't even think I even met a nigga with a mind frame to be setting up a female. You know what I'm talking about? Then they walking around her like that. That shit. Then what make it so sad about it? They even with clout chasing. Like this shit, her like this shit. You know what I'm talking about? It was something to them. That just showed me who you really are, Jack. Now, if them suckers heard my voice, set me up like I'm 19. Set me up. I'll put myself out there just to see your techniques. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I see you nigga thinking ability. You don't want me to get to thinking. What I'ma do, you know what I'm talking about? Man, this so sad. Cause as I talk and as I speak, I'm playing it. I'm playing this shit in my head. I remember everything they told us in the beginning. I remember that the whole J4K used to be on standby, right? I remember when the whole J4K was on standby before they even found her in the freezer. Cause I remember, man, I was at work that whole Saturday. I was at work that whole Saturday. Cause remember that Friday night when I watched it, John, I'm like, damn, they arguing and shit. Cause they would kept me up all night. Cause them motherfuckers were making posts all night to the early morning. And keep in mind, right, Saturday, they going in on Facebook, Mike and them making posts. It's a lot of people making posts, and then it's a lot of video being uploaded and deleted, right? So I'm like, wow. I'm like, man, this really got to be big. Cause I'm like, damn, they arguing. Everybody like, ooh, they finna break. They finna tell everything. So I'm like, damn. So it was a waiting game. Then Kilo, look, watch this. If I would have known what I know now, it would have made sense to me in the beginning when we were waiting on the waiting games or where they were trying to find out where she was at. Peas and them already had got the call. And at this time, what you calling them at the hotel looking for, right? And then that's when everybody seen the video when Miss Teresa was like, look y'all, on Facebook, like, you know what I'm saying? Look y'all, they found my baby dead in the freezer. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. I'm watching this shit play out. Look, I'm on the job Sunday. Look, I'm gonna tell you how big the Kanika Jenkins case was. I remember this. Everybody on my job had their phones out looking at Kanika Jenkins. I put that on everything I love. Even my boss. I'm talking about we all was like, y'all heard about the girl? I'm like, yeah, y'all heard about her? Man, we was all in the break room. They would look. Man, them folk was talking about that shit for months on the job. I couldn't do nothing but keep up with the case. I ain't even know in my mind frame, I ain't know that I was gonna take it to this link. I ain't know. I wasn't thinking about being no motherfucking YouTuber. That what inspired me to even look in the cake cause they had the way they did the girl. And then it was so much shit was going on with Straight Drop at the time, Chosen King and shit. I'm really thinking these people were just telling everybody this shit, just getting monetized and getting paid off this shit. That's what I was thinking. But I ain't know them niggas was suspect. But it did cross my mind. As I kept watching them, I'm like, man, them niggas, why they? I'm like, man, I'm from the hood now. If them niggas talking like this, they gotta have something to do with that shit, man. Cause don't no nigga just come on there and get to talking sideways like that. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, don't know niggas that then these grown ass niggas in their 40s and shit. You see what I'm saying? Man, I'm talking about y'all, listen. I'm on the job. Man, no lie, my right hand to God. I was talking to one of my coworkers, a female. You know what I'm talking about? And we was sitting up there, look. That's when, look, when everybody got off, went home, look, the next day when we show up for work, everybody talking about the videos they done seen when they went home. Cause you know we at work. The boss man had to tell us, if we catch y'all on y'all ass on the phone this time, we gonna ask y'all ass to leave. Clock out and go home. And sign your write-up, 3-day suspension. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm all in the cuts, in the ducks and shit, looking at a bunch of ops. Cause keep this in mind, the ops entertaining us then. So I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I said, man, I'm finna go. I said, man, let me find out how to download that footage. Cause I ain't know how to download it. You know what I'm saying? I was in the dark because I ain't even know how to download it. So I seen one op video with like, you don't believe me? This how you download the footage. This how you gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, that's where they go. So look, when I went on that website, when I clicked on it, that motherfucker had a download button on it and gave me all the options. Boy, it's like I stepped in heaven. Like, whoa, this what I want. I'm on that footage. I watch that motherfucker every day. Man, I was getting out of work early just to, let me go and watch this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I'm watching that motherfucker. It got to a point every time I go back on the job, right? Every time I go back on the job, the co-worker's like, Trey, can you download that foot? I'm like, hell yeah. And I'm like, man, they was like, man, what's on that motherfucker? I'm like, man, look, I was like, I don't know how to, I like, I know how to upload it, but at that time, I ain't know how to, cause if you download the footage from website, right? I couldn't just I just couldn't just upload the file on YouTube. I had to go through another app like, download it to the other app and then upload it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know that then. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's why when you go on my channels, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was going live and watch the footage with everybody. You know what I'm talking about? And was just showing y'all, cause when I was going live showing everybody what was on the footage, keep this in mind, I was already watching this shit before I even put it out. I was already studying that shit. So when I started putting little shit there, I started noticing Straight Drop was on my ass from the beginning. Cause he was trying to tell everybody else I was stealing from him. I was going on his channel and taking his content. Like nobody could download the footage and shit. See what I'm saying, gang? Man, you can fool me once, but I guarantee you ain't finna fool me no more. You know what I'm talking about? I know how police lie now. I now understand they statement. Cause before they took that statement, they were like, look here, we finna go over everything what happened that night. So they finna write down all this shit, go over all this shit, right? This is what they finna do. Once you get the story right, now you finna take a statement, right? So every time when they ask a specific answer, you got a specific. I mean, when they ask a specific question, now you got a specific answer matching. You know what I'm talking about? What the police narrative is. Now you got the statement to document it. See what I'm saying? Pie y'all, pie y'all. That's why everybody's story is look. They will even make it so suspicious because everybody's story match up so perfectly. It match up so perfectly because once you tell one lie, the rest of it gonna be lies. You see what I'm saying? So I'm on this shit, y'all. Man, now I think about this Kanika Jinga case. That's why they had to add all that footage of her and made it one fucking route. It made it one fucking route. So all that did, they just took routes, different camera angles where she walked at, combined them together, and formed a route. Just like how I put my videos together. Look how I put my videos together. Following the timeline. The timeline matched so perfect, right? It even exposing. Look, the timeline matched so perfect. Now you can see why would they be stopping to guess at one something? Why would they change the time to one something when she actually came in, right? Why they didn't find her on the elevators in the beginning? And why they didn't find her in the parking lot if they know what time she arrived, right? They knew what time she arrived. Even the sister told them what time she arrived, but they said she wasn't even on camera. Even though she came with people. Meaning that if they said that, right? Let me get Jerry Knight out of here. Don't go for Jerry Knight, y'all. Y'all, look, don't go for Jerry Knight, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? That's what they do. So look. So with that being said, right? With that fucking shit being said, they couldn't find her on the parking lot footage, meaning something happened in the parking lot, and we know what happened in the parking lot, right? We know it's something happened in the pool. And it's funny, if we suspect something happened in the pool, why we see all the party goers even going over there at 2, 3 in the fucking morning? You supposed to have no poo on your mind, right? That gave it away then. Cause now you're gonna be like, well, who told them to go there? Risco. They said even Risco went up there and got the friend. Meaning, if you don't see Risco at all, he was smart enough to get him off the footage. I wouldn't even be surprised when he got through cutting those cameras on, because he the only one that could cut them back on. That's why all them cameras was off in that hotel, and he could roam those halls for 2 hours. For 2 hours. And then cut them back on. Stay in the office and tell another motherfucker to the shift change, cut this camera out, cause I'm finna go over here right quick. He was on the move, and it's funny that Risco was on the move on the first shift, and the beverage manager on the move on the second shift. Him and the female. Payal. The female manager kept running where? To the pool. While she kept running to the pool, this was the footage show. Look, the footage show the female manager kept running to the pool and she kept taking the police to the pool. Boom! You got the assistant director manager, right? Think about when the police was walking with the assistant manager, the female manager, towards the pool area, meaning they might took that goddamn route that I was telling y'all about. Pie y'all and meeting them up back toward that way. Cause when you think about it, all that was going on between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Then they was playing while they taking pictures of the girl watch. Hold up now. Boy, didn't I just hit it? That explains why the police were running by them elevators where the pool at between the hours of 8 and 9. Well, they was using that route to the straight shot to the pool. Holy shit. Cause while they was going that way, the manager was on a lower level going the same fucking way. You see what I'm saying? I can't breathe right now. Cause look, if you could hear this shit in my voice, right? You heard it, you could just imagine how my mind racing right now. I can't be still. Man, I'm walking all over this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Cause when I go to the 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock footage, the police were wiping the sweat off, talking to Leonora. And everybody, and then look, that's when they got the call to go drain the pool. Hold on. Now they got the call round about the same song, drain the pool. So that mean the motherfucking law was at the pool, Jack. Pie-yow, pie-yow. Pie-yow, Jack. You see what the fuck I'm saying? So the whole time we was seeing them on footage, they were taking that goddamn Stirwell's route, meeting up with the beverage manager, preparing the body, whatever the fuck she was at, and were trying to get her in that fucking freezer. So that's why, guess what? Watch this. Then they kicked Leonora and them out the hotel round about 9:30. They kicked them out of the room at the hotel around about 9:30, going on 10 o'clock. And that's the same time Miss Teresa said when they watched the footage, it was an employee was in the kitchen with Kanika for 2 fucking hours. And he came out and Kanika didn't. Pie-yow! Sound like a movement to me. Sound like a movement to me, Jack. Yeah. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I'm seeing this shit now. I'm talking about he ain't even no more trying to trick me no more. You know what I'm talking about? That shit lining the fuck up. Cause the time gave it away. Look how time's sticking out right now. Look how time giving us the event that to see. You see what I'm saying? The timeline showing this shit. You see what I'm saying? I watched all that footage they gave us. I wouldn't even be surprised. Watch this. I wouldn't even be surprised if they went on and made their mind up since they took the investigation down, where they opt to delete all that shit now. What if you go to the site and be like, well, I want to pay for the footage? You know what I'm saying? They could have, when they took it off, they finna redo the whole case again in case it might open back up. But keep this in mind, it ain't too much they can change if they already put information out and they don't know what was all being saved. So now they gonna have to be real careful. You see what I'm saying now? Cause if you get footage, right? And if it don't show the same shit they released in the beginning, we already know. Man, we even allowed Rosemont to change their narrative. We even allowed the friends to even change their narrative. That's how in cahoots that we was in this case that we allowed that. We'd accepted anything that we thought they were gonna get us closer to this shit. And when it all boiled down, it was something simple, a real simple murder that happened, but they made the narrative stand out even more because the lie was so outrageous. Why you just didn't say she was drowned in the pool? I would have went along with that. Man, bro, look, this one y'all since she in the pool, y'all gonna have to say she's drowned. Now, Trey Gang, we need to put her in the freezer. For what? Now people gonna be thinking how the fuck she get in there. Man, look, she drunk, she walking intoxicated, you know what I'm talking about. And the reason why they had to show her going to a freezer route, cause the camera showed, just say cause she on that camera. She on that camera. And remember, in certain scenes, they wish they could delete it, but they couldn't fuck with it. You see what I'm saying? It's footage they wish they can fuck with, but couldn't. Cause if they would have took they had to be careful of certain scenes they had to take out. Cause if you fuck up and take out something that you really need to support your lie, that's the worst thing you can do. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all get what I'm saying, y'all? We on the right track, y'all. Cause I'm quite sure them folk gonna be like, man, look, they kept that little footage and watch this. I don't think nobody deleted their phone footage. If they was smart, they still got their phone footage. You see what I'm saying? I know Monifa still got phone footage. And believe me, it's some Chester mob ass nigga got some footage too. And I won't even be surprised when they watching those footages, drinking and smoking, they could be laughing and tripping about it, be like, Hollywood. Nigga, they call you a shadow man. Hey, ain't you too crazy? You see what I'm saying? Laughing at our ass and shit. And then look, that's where they fucked up at. They should have never said nobody didn't never see Kanika in the hallway. They trying to make y'all look. They went to the certain extent when they showed Kanika, right, walking in the hallway. You don't see no other guests in the hallway. All of a sudden, traffic just gonna stop like that. And then look, the traffic was stopped for 2 hours. 2 hours. And then look, when they said, okay, let the traffic roll, look how deep, packed Crown Plaza was. You see what I'm saying? Look how deep them folks started popping up on the footage. I'm like, damn, look at all these motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? Pie-yow. Man, my motherfucking mouth dry no motherfucker. I need to go get me some water, y'all. Man, y'all got Trey Gang over here foaming and shit. Mouth dry as fuck. You know what I'm talking about? Damn. So look. With that being said, appreciate the cash out gang too, y'all. Appreciate that. Look like I got look like I got me a brew fair, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate that. So look, when they would look, when Miss Teresa came up there, just think about what they had to go through when Miss Teresa popped up. They was already editing footage. They know the mama gonna show up about her daughter. They just don't know what time. That's why the police said, give it a little time. You might want to check back in round about 10 to 12 o'clock. And he was specific when he said, just give it a few hours. She could be somewhere drunk, somewhere passed out. I believe him when he said she's somewhere passed out. Because Rosemont informed him, and if he knew what the fuck was going on, that's probably why he said what he said. She probably somewhere passed out. You see what I'm saying? So, when Miss Teresa was at that hotel, just think about what they was doing to the footage then when she popped up. When she popped up, Briscoe didn't even want to talk to her. He dodged the lady. Cause what he could say at that time. Cause keep this in mind, they don't even have a story. They ain't even came up with a story yet. See what I'm saying? So guess what he did? First thing he do, jumped on the walkie-talkie to security. What manager would be on a walkie-talkie talking to who? Security? Or another manager. Cause keep this in mind. You either talking to security or another manager or housekeeping that got a walkie-talkie. And we know Little Meat got a walkie-talkie. Uh-oh. So think about Little Meat and his walkie-talkie. See what I'm saying? Because when he got his walkie-talkie, boy, everything, you see how smooth it went with Crown Plaza when they were communicating on walkie-talkie, right? They get the heads up. And that explain why if Shamaya had a walkie-talkie, that we all know at one point she had a walkie-talkie, guess who walkie-talkie could have been using? Motherfucking Little Meat Jack. You see what the fuck I'm saying? And then it's like soon look and think about it. When all these police and these people, these hotel staff, when they all help cover up the Kanika Jigga case after that, when they closed the case, all them motherfuckers been demoted. All the police been demoted. Now they got federal bribery charges now. You see what I'm saying? Half of the gang members dead. Travis just completely off the radar. Him, Macho, and one. The only security that is out here in the JFK community is France Cave. Is France Cave. That just showed me a lot. Irene didn't do what France K said. Monifa didn't do what France K said. The police didn't do what France K said. Did nobody do what France K did. And told us, what happened, France K? Well, look, round 12 something, I seen the girl on the bed sleep. I went over there and hit the cush, man. I went downstairs, sprayed myself with cologne. Next thing you know, I get another noise complaint. So when I'm go up there, I'm like, man, look, y'all gotta cut that music down, bro. Y'all gotta hold that noise down. You can't be loitering in the hallway. Next thing you know, he saying when he bumped into the girls, he told them they can't be loitering in the hallway. And when they said they were looking for his friend, he went down there and was looking on the footage and shit. And then look, he told us he seen all three of they ass in that motherfucking hallway. The three goddamn stooges, Jack. Larry, Curly, and Moe. That's how he knew what flow to go on. That's why they was dodging Franz K. And keep this in mind. When they all were coming in the lobby and shit, notice how Franz K was keeping a close eye on them. And they was keeping an eye on Franz K. That's why they was so quick to say he was cool. He was cool. But it was those other security guards that was on some funny shit. Man, I swear, y'all. Man, this shit really breaking me all the way down. Cause I'm like, man, Trey Gang, you know you done in that, man. You know you got these bitches like how you want them. You know what I'm talking about. Cause when I think about when Franz K said, that's when I believe the cover up started. And think about what time the cover up got to start. If it started at 1 something, according to what Detective Rose said, right? That's why it had to start at 2 something. Cover up had to start round 2 something. Payal gave them a 2-hour head start before they called Mr. Riesel. See what I'm saying, y'all? Golly, man. Cause if Franz K said, ooh, this when things really got strange in the parking lot. And Payal, she heading that way. Payal. Now I understand why. Now I understand why Irene kept mentioning Tucson. All I know it was Tucson. That's when the story first. That's when the first narrative finna start. That's when she came out the room. So they switched this. That's why Charlotte was like, you hoe keep switching the story up. See what I'm saying? So that lets me know at 2 something, that's when the cover up began. And that's why the court paper said 2 something. So they going along where the cover up started from 2 something. Y'all see what I'm saying? Help me out. Man, y'all help me think this shit through, cause it ain't that much thinking no more now. Only thing we just gotta do just put these little bitty grind pieces like a glass. You see what I'm like a broken glass. We placed all the big pieces together. Now we putting these little bitty pieces together. You know what I'm talking about? They won't even let me show my chat on the screen. I don't know what nobody talking about on the screen. I can't even see the chat. None of this shit. Payow. Payow. Look, the footage that I got on the 7, that's all that is on the 7. So every footage that we saw on the 7, the one I showed y'all, that's it. Ain't like we got a whole 24 hours on that John. Hell no, them motherfuckers like 6 and 5 minutes long. You know what I'm saying? All they did was just drop the footage off at the front desk, right? That motherfucker about 4 minutes. Then the lobby about 6 minutes. So you got two footage. So it's like they trying to, it's like you really watching the same thing. It's like if you see them at the lobby, boom, they just gonna add that lobby. If you got them at the front desk on the 7, what they gonna do is add the lobby footage and make it look like it's just a big ass file or something. Like we just finna watch that month. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't number 6 minutes and 4 minutes on her, 5 minutes on that camera. And when you add it all up, you really just say it could be 30 minutes of clip, but in reality, it's only like 6 minutes on the video. You know, y'all get what I'm saying? Oh, I seen that jump B Woods. I know what you talking about. Appreciate that impression awakening. Appreciate the cash app impression awakening. And thank you, Karma Jackson. Know what I'm talking about? Appreciate that love and the support, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. On this channel, man, we turned a new asshole on they ass. I'm talking about we turned a new asshole on they ass, man. He could get down or lay down, Jack. That's why Monique for following me. That's why she pulling that old stunt ass move on me and shit. And that's why in Slam we trying to say we were boyfriend and girlfriend and shit. Like she was my cup of tea. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm like, why would he even come up with that? What would make him even think something like that and put it out? That just told me a lot about, goddamn it, you can't trust these mixed niggas out here. You can't trust these half-breed niggas out here, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? God damn it. I wish I could meet that nigga in person. I ain't got the ball my fist up. I just want to slap him around. You know what I'm talking about? Just hear the slap noise. You see what I'm talking about? He just really fucked up. He just really, look. I don't trust no half breed niggas no more. You know what I'm talking about? If your ass mixed breed and shit, I'm looking at your ass sideways cause I'm only thinking about it in Slam. I'm like, man, I don't know. You might be one of them. You know what I'm talking about? I know that nigga, look, that nigga, he probably be Philippine with just a little black in him. Cause you know he got a little black in him, but what's the other ethnic? You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, damn it, this nigga Pakistan and American, what the fuck he really is? You know what I'm talking about? He like one of those dogs, but like, dog, what kind of dog that is? Shit. Motherfucker mixed with everything. You might well call this a shih tzu, goddammit. You know what I'm talking about? There go Keon Harvey, y'all. He a op too. I remember you, Keon Harvey. I be looking at y'all all the time on my block button. Cause I be giving the option, be like, let me go on and unblock these folks' ass, you know, so they come back again and give me a good reminder. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, I ain't light skinned. Nigga, I'm caramel, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm caramel Jack, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, female favorite flavors, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, let me find out you black like charcoal, goddammit. Funny bunny looking ass nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I know Keon Harvey, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I know what time it is. I see you mad too. But I appreciate the comment, you know what I'm talking about? Cause you shit. It helped me out on the views, you know what I'm talking about? So earn some more shit off your chest. Big tit ass nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, all these niggas big breasted. You know what I'm talking about? Big breasted and thunder booties. You know what I'm talking about, y'all? Shit. Man, I don't even know why they be falling in the same trap. You know what I'm talking about? I already look. Did I solve the case yet? You goddamn skip it. I did. Hell yeah. You mad, goddamn it? Big chest ass little boy. You know what I'm talking about? Golly. I can't wait till you niggas get locked up. Cause soon as you get locked up, that's when I'm putting my application in to be a correctional officer. I'm be there bright and early, goddammit. Soon when I go in that mother, I'm like, yeah, what key y'all Harvey files there? Oh, that nigga on them floors. I'm finna go up there, you know what I'm talking about? I'm a bust clean in your motherfucking cell, though. All right, Keon Harvey, it's time for booty search. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna have SWAT with me, too. Roll that nigga doors. All right, team 1, y'all grip the right ass cheek. Team 2, y'all grip that left ass cheek. And I want y'all to pull that motherfucker. They gonna pull that boy ass cheek. They gonna have them hoes spread. And I'm gonna say, hold it right there. Pop them motherfucking gloves. Hold it right there. Don't let that motherfucker move. I'm going in. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck you talking about, Keon Harvey. Then I'm gonna put your ass in the butt naked tank. Yeah, I'm gonna be a low down there correction officer. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna hate when they change shift and it's my time to come in. Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. They gonna be playing tug of war with his ass. I'm be hyping that. Pull harder, goddammit, pull harder. That boy gonna be like, oh shit, you know what I'm talking about? Look, you gonna have the captain of the team. He pulling hard in the mother like Trey Gang. We can't hold on much longer. You know what I'm talking about? Look, the inmates start chatting and shit, talking about y'all gonna goddamn it rip the man ass in half. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That's the same day when they gonna have to lock my ass up. You know what I'm talking about? Look, I'm be so into my work, they gonna be like, Trey, gotta get off of him. You about to kill him now. I'm be in jail on attempted murder charge, assault charges, threatening, you know what I'm talking about, all this shit. Yeah, it's gonna be over with for Key Harvey, goddammit. Cause them niggas ain't gonna never get no sleep if I was the captain. Nigga, we gonna be doing booty searches every 30 minutes. Make sure it ain't no contraband in this motherfucker. You niggas ain't finna smoke no cigarettes. You niggas ain't finna be rolling no junk. You sure ain't finna be making alcohol in this motherfucker. I'm putting all that shit. I know how to stop all that shit. You see what? I know how to stop all that shit. That's when I'm gonna have a big meeting with the ward. I'm like, look, I know how they be getting that shit in there. Especially on the floor with Keon Harvey. You know what I'm talking about? We need to change his classification and send him down there with those boys at. You know what I'm talking about? So when we get through whooping his ass, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? And then we gonna send him down there where the boys at. Let them boys harass his ass. Cause you know that nigga booty gonna be real tender then. So yeah, he ain't gonna put up that much fight. You know what I'm talking about? He can't even sit on his ass. So what you gonna think when them little boys get to charging his ass? That's what they want. A hit dog, goddammit. Come on back here, Keon Harvey. We got a lot of shit to talk about. You see what I'm saying, gang? Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those. You know what I'm talking about? See, I know enough now, so I could talk my shit. Yeah. Keon Harvey, he all in his feelings, y'all. He mad in the motherfucker. If you ask me, that could be Monifa big nose ass or straight drop. It sound like one of them old weak ass niggas. You know what I'm talking about? I don't even try to cause I know it ain't no regular motherfucker. It ain't even no regular motherfucker that it could be. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's what I'ma do. I can't wait till these bitches get locked up. I bet not be the turnkey. You know what I'm talking about? That man gonna be mad in the motherfucker. I'm gonna be lying and shit. They be like, man, you let Keon Harvey out for his hour break? I'm like, yeah, I did. You know what I'm talking about? He all in this shit like, man, this nigga lying. I can't wash my ass or nothing. He done skipped my lunch. Look, he gonna be barely getting feed in that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Soon when it's time to open his tray up, I already done bit off the hot dog. He got a half cup of juicy juice. I already done sipped out of him and shit. You know what I'm talking about? He mad in the motherfucker. Cause look. He mad in the motherfucker. I'm eating all his sack lunches up. They got killed. I almost got caught in the break room. My boss come in there, he was getting some hot cocoa and shit. And he seen me one of those inmate sack lunches and shit. Trey gang, you know it's against the policy to eat these goddamn jailhouse snacks. I'm like, shit, Keon Harvey gave me this shit. Now they trying to investigate it because they caught me eating all that boy animal cookies up. You know what I'm talking about? He mad in the motherfucker. He looking around in this sack lunch. Everybody got chocolate chip cookies, butter cookies. You know what I'm talking about? And this nigga got animal cookies. You know what I'm talking about? So I was all in the kitchen, like, man, y'all get this. You know what I'm saying? Give me some of that old ass lettuce out there, motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? The black eyed peas don't even look like black eyed peas. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna make a motherfucker croaking now. Yeah, cause soon his ass go to court, the first thing the judge will be like, oh my God, what happened to you? Why this man here weighing only 70 pounds? Somebody get that nigga pork chop sandwich. We need to investigate this shit. You know what I'm talking about? And then look, all I got in my report talking about, man, look, it ain't my fault. That nigga went on a hunger strike and trying to blame that shit on me to get back to the system and shit. Oh, Monifa, she'll get it too. Oh, you know Monifa gotta get it. I'm be making calls all down that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Like, look, do not get that bitch no more hay and peanuts. Yeah, we ain't feeding no animals around this bitch. Yeah, cause y'all know she mixed with the hound family. Y'all see her snout, her nose. They come from a bloodhound generation. Them motherfuckers were made for sniffing bombs and shit. Cause she blind. That bitch just got to follow her nose, you know. She got to rely on that nose, be like, You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what we gonna do to Keon Harvey. Yeah, I'm gonna let him eat all the beans he could eat in that motherfucker. Cause you know them beans gonna give a nigga gas, right? And you know it gonna give you a little diarrhea too. Get that boy a big ass bowl of beans and turn the waters off, goddamn it. You ain't finna be shitting in here. Yeah, I'm using all these low down there to cut the waters off. You know what I'm talking about? Man, you ain't flushing shit down in these motherfuckers, Jack. Yeah, make that nigga hold it. You know what I'm talking about? Make that nigga ass hold it. And every time he ready to take a shit, you know what I'm talking about? All right, Keon Harvey, time for a booty search. Just to crack joke on him in front of those fine ass alls and be like, y'all smell that nigga? That nigga smell like ass, don't it? Snoop, snoop. Spread those cheeks and hold it right there. You know what I'm talking about? And then we gonna do it in front of everybody, let everybody watch this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, don't let me have a billy stick. And then you know the warden be like, if you got to use this stick, Trey Gang, don't hesitate. Shit, you ain't got to tell me twice. I'm swinging that motherfucker like a magic wand, goddamn. Oh! Wait till I see a turn of furs, I'm telling. Well, you ain't finna make it out this bitch then. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, SWAT team, let's go trick ass the whole goddamn room down. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we finna find out that you know how to fight. Let me find out you a jacking motherfucker. Oh yeah, we finna trick ass, goddamn it. Fog your ass up out that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? And beat the brakes off your ass. You know what I'm talking about? No, he can't even get no cookie sandwiches. Hell no, he don't get none of this shit. We gonna get that man a piece of old ass bread and toilet water. You know what I'm talking about? He don't get the cornbread. See what I'm saying, gang? That's why I be tired on, cause you know what I'm saying? They ain't finna work my nerve today, you know what I'm talking about? But I know one thing, we on this Kanika Jingle case, you know what I'm talking about? I'm the wrong people. You that they just show you where they mindset is, cause you shouldn't be mad at me. If you want to know why there ain't no arrest, you need to call 911. Goddamn it! Sound like you need to talk to a dispatcher or something. You need to talk to let me see call this number right here, 5555 Goddamn it! Call that motherfucker. I'm quite sure they'll let you know. You know what I'm talking about? Why the goddamn case out? So call 1-800-555-55 and fly your ass on away from her. You know what I'm talking about? Hell yeah, Latoya Jackson. Yeah, he suspect. He in this feeling. It's somebody at that party or a YouTuber. Them the only two I could think of. You know what I'm talking about? Keon Neal suspect. He was at Club Sugar Daddies. He was at Club Sugar Daddy. Him and Scratch that, yeah. That's what they were talking about in club. That's what them old church lady was saying. It was like, I don't know. Keon Harvey, he big as his booty is, he suspect in a motherfucker. Cause you know them old ass church lady like to go to Club Sugar Daddies, you know what I'm talking about? Coming on with they big ass church hats on. There he go. They go Keon Harvey trying to steal Steve Harvey last name and shit. Y'all see what I'm saying? He got everybody trying to do you know what I'm talking about? Mm-mm. I know who used to call me gay gang. You just told me who you really were when you called me gay gang. I know who that is, y'all. Cause I know who used that term before. Keon Harvey. I ain't even call you Keon Harvey no more. You know what I'm talking about? Cause watch this, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Uh-oh. Watch this, y'all. Hold on, watch this, y'all. Keon Harvey. Let me ask you this, right? Hold on. Watch this. Watch what I'm finna do, gang. Watch this. Y'all see that at the top of my screen, Keon Harvey? This Keon Harvey, y'all. So he got my video saved in his playlist. So I need to go back to that video when Kanika Jigga Trey Gang got everybody. Since that video so special to you, you had to save that motherfucker. And no wonder, nigga, this goddamn account. Look at your account. Hold on. Hold on, Keon Harvey. Y'all see this shit? There he go. I'm trying to click on that nigga profile. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm trying to do. Click. Oh! Damn, he got. Oh, shit! Got him. So this nigga got fake accounts. This got to be him. Cause he on. Oh, shit, now. All right, now. I see what's going on there, right? Y'all see that? And then he just made, look, he made this account was a year ago. So he was making this, he made this account fresh when I started spilling all the tea and shit. And damn, it's the reason why he got all these. Damn, you must really like this man's song, or you must like the photo cover or something. Cause that nigga got his shirt off. Man, you gay as fuck, Jack. Man, that man gay as fuck. You know what I'm talking about? God damn it, man. Dang, look. I can't click on the video. Cause he ain't got no video to click. This just a playlist he got. Yeah, his account got all number dudes on his shit with they shirt off. Talking about I'm suspect. Man, you just then you got in slime we trust. We were just talking about in slime we trust. You know what I'm talking about? And he on your shit. No wonder why you mad. Man, I'm finna pray. I'm finna pray and I'm finna let the Lord Jesus handle you niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Man, look, man, y'all like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm talking about? If y'all feeling, man, hit Trey Gang Cash out and buy your boy round the bruise and cringe my third. Cause I'm finna go in on everybody ass. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I remember what AK-47 said when he mentioned Kanika Jenkins about O Block, and it was a security. Work for O Block. Right? That's what King AK-47 said. And he know he is a deleted video. But somebody got a copy of what exactly he said, right? And half of us watch the shit. Cause he got a big ass following, right? So he was talking about, man, look, the security guard was O Block. The police had bust O Block because of the security. Because the police were trying to figure out when it be a lot of shootings at O Block, when they try to go review the footage, it ain't even on the footage. You know what I'm talking about? It wasn't even on the footage. It's like what he was basically saying, that security guard was doing the same shit that Risco did when he was cutting the cameras off. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, with that being said, goddamn it, you know what I'm talking about? Hold on, y'all. I think I can go to Keon Harvey from right here. Hold on, y'all. I think I can go to Keon Harvey from right here. Look, y'all. So can. And look when this sucker made this account. Now, we already know goddamn well this your troll account. You know what I'm talking about. That's why I don't need to be paying attention to the trolls. Cause when I be clicking on they shit, it gonna automatically tell me they just created this account. And remember the first time when I put him on block, the account was freshly then. You know what I'm talking about? So that means March 15th, 2021, Trey Gang triggered you. You was in your feelings. You said, I'm finna make another account. And I'm finna get his ass. And guess what? In Slime We Trust called me Gay Gang. No video. But that playlist got me on that John. Then he got in Slime We Trust. Dawg. What I'm talking about? I'm gonna go to the nigga comments, goddamn it. Let me see, he put a YouTube channel around here, you know what I'm talking about? See that? I be reading all this shit, you know what I'm talking about? I be reading all this shit. Ain't no telling what you'll find on these suckers. So yeah, he a big fan. So when I was thinking about Payal Jack. Yeah, I woke that sucker up. Cause it's look, I'm finna go back to that video since he got to say if it's a troll and he say one of my particular video, that mean it means something to him. Look, that means it means something to him. That means it's some truth in that video. Y'all, there y'all go. You know what I'm talking about? What? You say I'm the real life James Bond? Man, that's what I'm talking about. That man, look. I got everything James Bond got now, you know what I'm talking about? Wait till I hit these suckers hard with this shit. Cause they mad now, you know what I'm talking about? I don't give a fuck how they in they feeling. They just better not go to jail, cause then when I'ma sign up to be a Trey Gang, what's your position? Yeah, put me in the booty bandit, you know what I'm saying? Detail, you know what I'm talking about? And pull up Keon Harvey file. They be like, damn. Trey Gang be hard on Keon Harvey. Every time that nigga come to work, he talking about he ready. Soon when that look, soon when he see me, his eyes gonna get bucked, cause you know the routine, sucker. I want you to bend over and touch your toes. You know what I'm talking about? I want you to bend over and touch your toes. Soon he do it, that's when I'ma kick him in the ass and shit. I'm that low down nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So I'm finna go and get up off of him. Yeah, I'm through with you, Key Harvey, but keep it up in the chat. Cause goddamn it, those numbers rocking it up now, you know what I'm talking about? So on, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I ain't got to answer you. You ain't no goddamn prosecutor. You ain't no goddamn judge. Who is you? If I tell you, what you gonna do about it? Not a goddamn thing. On them out. Man, how y'all heard this shit? Boy, I tell you, them look, they'll say anything. You know what I'm talking about? Damn, Keon Harvey, don't make me go in your pockets. Cause you don't want me to go in your pockets now. You know what I'm talking about? What you do for 5 years? 5 years. So you might well say that about me and everybody else in YouTube streets, don't you? You might well say that about everybody else then. You know what I'm talking about? Why you ain't on Tiffany Draper channel with this shit? You know what I'm talking about? Why you ain't on Tiffany Drake channel with this shit? Why you ain't on Chloe channel with this shit? Why you choose to be on my platform? Y'all, he must see my hazel brown eyes. He must see my hazel brown eyes, and that boy said he wants some Trey Gang in his life. You still trying to figure me out, right? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I'm glad I'm working your nerves, because I know I'm doing it right then. You know what I'm talking about? Matter of fact, send me a booty picture. Look, send me a booty picture of Keon, and you know what I'm talking about? I just want to see how thick you will. You know what I'm talking about? Don't send me no ass cheek with a whole lot of pimples on that motherfucker. Let me find out you got potholes and dimples in your ass. You know what I'm talking about? Then he said I'm stealing from my own people. How? You see what I'm talking about? They'll say anything, won't it, girl? So look, it sound like that you got money problems. Why you in my pocket like you just know what the fuck I got going on? You see what the fuck I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying? But yeah, gang. I know I said I was gonna open up the panel last time I was on there, but I had like a little family emergency, you know what I'm talking about? I had like a little family emergency. But I got time today though, you know what I'm talking about? I got time today, Jack, you know what I'm talking about? I know what it is, y'all. They just hate all the love and support that Trey Gang get. You know what I'm talking about? Cause look, everybody feel the same except for this sucker. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody feel the same, except for him. Mm-mm. You know his life ain't right. He probably be laid up. Look, he might be the suspect, or she might be the suspect. You know what I'm talking about? You never know, goddammit. Yeah. He round here like a nigga making a fundraiser or something. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, dog. Pie y'all. Man, I appreciate y'all standing up for me, y'all. Yeah. But check this out. I'm finna go and get on up out of here. Cause that's the main reason that I want to show y'all the reason why YouTube tried to cut me off in the middle of that presentation about that elevator. Cause now, where Bama Black at? Cause you know what I'm saying? I know Bama Black gonna probably watch it, cause I know he ain't in the chat. He must be at work. But I'm quite sure we got a whole lot to talk about that elevator and that route. Cause remember when we went live, y'all, and we were talking about it, and we were sitting up there, and we was like, man, we need to figure out that elevator. Cause he was like, you know what, Trey? You know, if you can walk that way, then he can take you to the same route. Cause you know it's like a big loop. You know what I'm talking about? So when I started looking into it, it make a whole lot of sense. And it's really dawning on me. Cause that's the only reason why I can think why would Knie would head that way anyway, getting out the hotel. To somebody turn her ass around and say, no, go this way. You know what I'm talking about? So shit. The way I just broke it down, y'all, the way I broke it down today, man, I'm thinking I'm finna stand on that shit. Cause the more I look at French K letter, cause I was like, he was like, okay, round about 1 and 2 o'clock. This is when things really got strange in the parking lot. So I know what's going on in the parking lot, right? I never thought to add Sergeant Rose with that 1 o'clock, with that 1:30 theory, cause it make perfectly sense why everything would be going left in the parking lot. You know what I'm talking about? It makes so much sense to me why parking lot was a big deal in this motherfucking case. You know what I'm talking about? One thing, at least the troll, look, at least the trolls don't jump on this panel and don't talk about my receipts. Notice they don't even talk about the receipts. They don't even talk about the shit that I show. You know what I'm talking about? They just gonna come with other shit like, you stealing money? Like I done went in y'all chimney last night and went in your pockets or something. You know what I'm talking about? That shit crazy. You don't talk about none of what the video show. No timestamp, none of the truth how Trey ain't caught it on. The first thing you can say, well, why the case ain't reopened yet? Who really did it then? Since you know everything. You see what I'm saying? So that means all that shit I just presented is true then. So that means you and your feelings, that means you basically telling me, all right, Trey Gang, since you know all that now, tell everybody who killed the then. Cause if you determine, if you wanted me to say it so bad, it might be your ass. And you just probably want me to call you out on it. You know what I'm talking about? That's the way I'm looking at these tactics. You know what I'm talking about? Hey man, y'all fucking with the street nigga, man. Y'all better stop trolling me, man. You know what I'm talking about? Cause you really give me content. You give me something to play around with on my free time. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm quite sure I'm gonna get more views than flaming you niggas up. I ain't gotta do nothing, just heat me up a bowl of crumpets. You know what I'm talking about? Pour me some ice cold tea. You know what I'm saying? And let you suckers have it. You know what I'm talking about? Don't make me write down my jokes and really put some. If you think I break the Kanika Jigga case, wait till I break you a new asshole, sucker. You know what I'm talking about? I'ma need the whole pie gang. Y'all grab that nigga. While I put these latex gloves on. Team 1, get that right booty cheek. Team 2, y'all get that other booty cheek. And I want y'all to spread and pull that motherfucker and hold it right there. Hold it, and I'm going in. Pie y'all. Trey Gang love y'all, man. Y'all be cool and y'all be safe. And I'm out.